Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Team Spotlight. As promised, we have a great team that we are spotlighting today, none other than the great Monasia Sowells. She is a student at Dillon High School, an 11th grade student at Dillon High School, and she has a lot that she's going to share with our teens today. But I want to give you a couple of highlights about her so that you'll be a little bit acquainted about what she has going on. First, I want to congratulate her on her success of being in the Beta Club, being nominated for Palmetto Girls State, and also for the National Honor Society. And this young lady is a business owner, high school student, but business owner of Janae's Boutique. And she's going to tell you in just a moment about some of the supplies that she has in her boutique. She has some great plans for her future, for being a registered nurse, but also keeping her business going. And she is definitely a role model for students her age and students to come. So, congratulations to you on the great things that you have going on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm 17 years old. I attend Dillon High School. You already said I have my boutique, Janae's Boutique. I am active in school and as well as at church. I am a church school secretary at church, and
Hmm.
I also participate in the program whenever I'm needed. And I just try to voluntarily be active as far as being in church and at school.
So, you're going to shout out your church today. What church do you attend?
St. Matthew AME Church in Hamer, South Carolina.
Okay, that is wonderful. So tell me a little bit about your boutique.
Janae's Boutique is an online store actually now, and we
Mm-hmm.
have items for women, men, and children. I have handbags, sunglasses, accessories, I have jewelry, and we're
Mm-hmm.
also bringing in new clothing items for this summer. So stay tuned because I will have sandals and dresses and many more items to come.
Okay. Now, what inspired you to own a business? I mean, you're in high school. You have so many honorable things going on. So, what was that epiphany for you to say, okay, now I'm going to own a business?
The inspiration or the model that I use behind Janae's Boutique is inhale fashion, exhale style. I am a
Mm-hmm.
very petite size girl, and sometimes I can be insecure about the way things fit me. So the inspiration behind my boutique is just to allow people to see that it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. And
Mm-hmm.
just to, inspire them to be comfortable with the items that they purchase from me. I always ask customers for pictures or feedback on the items because I really want them to be satisfied and comfortable with the items they purchase.
Okay. So your skill is being able to craft that. So someone can order something on your site and say, okay, well, I don't know how this is going to fit me, but you are able to pair what you have with their personality
Yes,
and to make
ma'am.
it blossom. That's a
I try
gift.
my best. Yes, ma'am.
So if they have questions, if they go to your site and they have questions, they can just easily, ask questions from the contact section on your website. How do they get in contact
Yes,
with
ma'am, they can. And also, if you scroll to the bottom, there's a footer there and it
you?
has my email address, and they can also email me and ask any questions they like.
Okay. Now you not only sell things for women and children, but you also have items for men in your boutique. So we talked about the list of items that you have, but just detail some of the things that they will look forward to seeing.
The men,
Mm-hmm.
now I started with men's sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
and the some of the accessories that I have are unisex, so the men can have those as well. But this summer, I want to bring more clothing as far as shorts and other things. And I do ask because men can be a little particular about the things they want. So I try to get advice
Mm-hmm.
from younger guys my age to see what they like as far as
Great.
shorts and shirts and different types of clothing. I just try
Mm-hmm.
to get ideas so I can bring more things to my store.
Right. What inspires those ideas besides, getting in contact with them? Do those things just come to you or you research them?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very good when it comes to researching. I pay attention to the style as far as what's on social media or, what's on other sites and what's trending now. I try to find items that are trending so they can sell in my store.
Wow. I'm just excited. I mean, we have a high school student who has a whole store and she's thriving and she know what she's talking about. You know, these are business
Thank you.
questions that you would ask an adult and you know the lingo, you know exactly what's going on. And did you keep up with the stats as far as your sales and those type of things on a regular basis?
Yes, ma'am. I have two particular notebooks. In one notebook, I write down the inventory, like what I've ordered and the profit that I will make from it. And in
Mm-hmm.
another notebook, I write down the sales, like who ordered this item. Say if someone ordered a pair of sandals, size 8. And with the website, they also take away those fees because there's a
Mm-hmm.
website fee when you use it. So I deduct that from the total so I can
Right.
just keep up with everything.
Right, right, right. That is so awesome. So what do you do for fun?
Well, I love hanging around my family and friends. I
Mm-hmm.
love to do that. I love singing. I sing all
Mm.
the time. Yes, ma'am. And as far as just research, I'm very big on researching. As far as for my store or just learning about things in particular, I'm very big on that.
Okay. You talked about a little bit that your next goal is to become an RN. When you graduate from high school, become an RN. What inspired you to want to be an RN?
Well, ever since I was a little girl, I've helped my grandmothers. My great
Mm.
grandmother, I would literally bathe her whenever she was, too low to do things for herself. And
Right.
my grandmother, she allows me to give her insulin. She trusts me to
Wow.
give her insulin and things like that. So I've just always been taking care of my grandmothers and doing things for them ever since I was small.
That is awesome. And you're going to be ahead of the game when you do enroll in college because you're taking dual credits. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, they're online, and it is at first it was, it took some getting used to, but I do
Mhm.
enjoy the program at Northeastern. The professors, they are very good when it comes to communicating with me as far as, emailing me back and answering any questions I have. And I'm
Mhm.
also big on working ahead. So those courses that allow me to do work a week or two ahead of time, I take advantage of that so I can go ahead and get my schoolwork done.
Okay, great, great. What motivates you to do well?
My motivation comes from success and family. Knowing that I want greater results is what inspires me to wake up daily and give my best effort no matter what circumstance I'm in. And
Mm,
I'm also surrounded by very dedicated and independent women. So me
wow.
being the fifth plus generation of such strong women is what inspires me to want to obtain that trait as well.
Wow, results. That stood out to me. That you are a person who's looking for results, not just doing something just to do it, but you're doing so intensively looking for results. So I thank you for that, for being so aware of wanting to look for that result. You have a site that you shared with me. So I got to share this comment. You have a site that you shared where people can go on and check out, get items from you. Can you share that website again so that those who want to purchase items from you can support you?
Yes, ma'am. It is Janae'sBoutique.net, and Janae's is spelled ZHANES boutique.net.
Okay. Janae'sBoutique.net. You guys make sure you support her. She is a teen on the move. I told y'all she was on fire. And now you see it for yourself. She's taking college courses. She is well structured in what she's doing. She's know what she's talking about. and she has a great plan for her future. And I believe you will make it. I believe you will accomplish all those things. Hats off to your mom. I talked with her, and she's very supportive and aware of everything that you have going on. I know she's your driving force. And
Yes,
hats
ma'am.
off to Dillon High School. Hats off to the school district there for the great things that they are doing, for the foundational knowledge that they are pouring into students. Can you please share some tips that will be impactful for teens?
Well, I first want to start off saying that you should put God first in everything you do. Having that connection with God is very important. And when you pray, the Lord, He's never failed me. So He will come through and He will answer your prayers. It's also very important to be respectful, and not only of yourself and your parents, but also others around you, because that image you portray and that image you put out is how people will view you. It's what they'll
Hmm.
see about you, and it's what they'll know. And also, your determination is very important. We have
Right.
to believe in ourselves. Just because we're young doesn't mean we don't and we can't have things figured out. So we have to believe in ourselves and be willing to put forth the effort we need in order to achieve the goals and the outcomes we want in life.
That's right. That is so true. So you believe in yourself, huh?
I do. My
That's
self
great.
determination and motivation, that's yes, ma'am.
So you're living by those values and those creeds that you put forth. Your mom says she's a proud mom. I told y'all she was a driving force, and I knew that she would be proud. And there it goes, it proves it. She just told you. And I'm quite sure she tells you all the time.
Yes,
But living
ma'am.
by those creeds and just and saying it makes a big difference. But it's so evident. You betray yourself by your speech. So the way that you live amongst others, your actions speaks a whole lot louder than your words, and your actions are speaking loudly today. So continue the great work that you are doing in the Dillon County area and wherever you venture. Continue to just to be that light shining for young people and shining for others around you wherever you may continue to go in your life.
Most
So I'm definitely proud. You will receive lunch on us from Beyond Empowerment. Just a small token to you. We'll make sure that you get that. There you go, guys. You have our team who was spotlighted, none other than Monasia Soels,
thank
owner,
you.
owner of Janae's Boutique and student of Dillon High School, who is getting ready to be, once she graduates from high school, pursuing a degree in nursing and has a great future ahead of her. You guys have a great night. Thank you for tuning in and watching this great team.
Thank
Bye bye.
you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.